Hey, this is Retro. I'm back. Hey, I just want to show you, talk about this video. And this is an honest video. I got to be in this video honest as possible. You see right here, this character that you see right here in front of my face, Big Boss. But Big Boss is one of my best characters in Metal Gear series. I love Big Boss. It's one of my best characters. But the reason why I'm showing you this character, because it ain't no room for no one else. And I'm gonna still talk about relationship. This is what I'm talking about today in relationship. There ain't no room for no one else. And when guys out here just run around here sharing their wives with everybody else, I think it's the most lowest disrespectful thing that I've ever seen in my life. Like I said before, your wife is for you, not to share with everybody else. That's the whole purpose you marry her. It's for you. And her, and she marry you for you, and you marry her for her. So this is the reason why I use Big Boss in Metal Gear series, because that's what I am. I don't hear this such. I don't know the such thing when they said only way your marriage can stay happy when your wife go around here sleeping with other people. And another subject I want to talk about in this relationship, talk about relationship, is who about diseases that's going around. My brothers, when they was alive, and God bless their soul, both of my brothers, they used to give me these horror stories about STDs, and they used to go out there and mess around with unclean women, that they thought was clean, and they turn around and had STDs, and they used to tell me the horror story about. I'm talking about the horror story was so bad that they want to actually delete these women, because these women gave them something bad. And I've been paranoid since. I've been to be honest, I've been paranoid since. After, my marriage is coming to an end, and around 2010. I haven't, slept around. Just to be honest, I haven't, been with another woman, sleeping around since that happened because of STDs. I can't. When my brother used to tell me them horror stories, and I see some of these horror stories on Facebook or anyone else, I've been paranoid about it. So that's the reason why I haven't messed around. Now I'm gonna be honest with you. I did met someone in my life, when these divorce and stuff taking place that I don't know nothing about, till later. That I was in a divorce, even though I was one of the ones that got a divorce. So I'm just going, like I said, this is an open, honest video. And I met, I ran to a Becky, I'm not gonna put her name out there, but I met to a Becky. No, she wasn't a out of shape, fat, chick. No, she wasn't nothing like that. And I kind of like her. Yeah, she had, covered with tattoos and stuff like that, and she was a sports fan. But the thing is, she let me be me, and then I let her be, I let her be her. You like sports, hey, enjoy your sports, but don't. And she knew I like video games. She knew I was into comics, here and there, that what I was into, and she let me be me. And the thing was, I did not knock them draws not one time, and here's why. Because that thing that my brother and them told me stuck to my mind, you know. And I'm just being open and honest. Since 2010, I have not knocked no boots since 2010 because of my brother that told me that. Is it easy to get a woman? Yeah, I can pay for booty right now if I want to. Just walk down the street and pay for it. That's it. So it's not hard to get cakes. You're not hard to get, knock down some cheeks. But at the same time, my question is to you men out there, are you willing to pay the cost for that? That's the reason why I look at marriage in very important. That's why I still believe in marriage, but at the same time, it's only room for one boss. It ain't no room for outside soldiers, okay? It's only room for one, okay? So my thing is this: when my brother used to tell me them stories, I just still stuck to it today. I'm a raw dog man, okay? I love to go in raw, okay? I don't use no protection. I don't use any of that. If I'm gonna turn around and then bust my big load into a woman, she will get, pregnant, and then I'm married to her to able to take care of my children. I don't believe in having children out of wedlock. I don't believe in that. So I don't do that. Look what we got now today's society today, boys without fathers. Even though I'm father over my children. Even though they adults, I'm still a father over my children. You know what I'm saying? But at the same time, in the marriage, when I had my children after I got married, not before marriage. After I got married, I had my children after I got married. Who made a choice to want to get a divorce? It wasn't me, but that was that other person who made a choice to get a divorce. But that don't give me the right to sleep with anybody who I want to sleep with. And I'm not ashamed to say it. First, I used to be ashamed to talk about that. I ain't knocked no cheeks. Since 2010. But I'm just being open and honest about this, because many men taking their lives, many men turn around and then, losing a lot, in these type of events, even their lives, they deleting themselves. And I'm here to tell you, man, you don't. It's nothing wrong to be territorial about your wife. Ain't nothing wrong. It depends how you handle the situation. You know what I'm saying? If you going around there threatening her to be with you and everything else, that's not cool. If you turn around, if she cheat on you, hey, it's you don't have to accept that. Don't be a fool and sit there and say, well, I'm not doing a good job as a man at home. My question is to these women out here, and this is the question I want to know. Why will you marry a man? And I ain't talking about me. I'm talking about women in general, and these guys who in this cucking business. Why would you marry a man who got a small penis in the first place? So that means you was after something else that you couldn't even figure it out yourself, while you with a man that turn around and have a small penis, and you gonna soon divorce him. That's not what I went through. I went through in my marriage because I don't accept certain things. You know what I'm saying? I just don't accept certain things. My whole marriage, like divorce, was built around, if I buy something, I want to see it. You know what I'm saying? If you invest in something, you want to see what you invest in. You don't want to see the loss of it. So that's the truthful part of my story. When I build something, help build something, I want to see the results. So that's just like if you go to work. You go to work and you work your butt off. Then when you come back home, you turn around and want to see your money, what you paid for when you get there. Okay? So that's part of my rant. Not me being, not me, I didn't have a big man dingo. That's not the problem. But losing money. And you don't see it. Okay? That's what part of my marriage. Okay? But I'm saying to men that out here actually cucking, saying that it's okay to share your wife with someone else. I got a big boss mentality. It's only room for one boss. It ain't nobody else. It ain't none of my soldiers out there, or my or whatever, going out here sleeping with my wife. It's only one. If I want to get a prostitute, I can get a prostitute right now. I don't have to, start to do that. So I'm saying to you men out there, stop with this nonsense. Stop with all this cucking like you gonna keep this woman. She already gone. She already left you. Now, can your marriage be prepared? It's all depending on you and her. But at the same time, by you letting her cuck you, it's not a smart idea whatsoever. I don't know what you guys getting at that, and then you acting like she gonna share her money with you. No, she ain't gonna take you to the divorce court and get all your money. So I don't repent by not knocking boots for 10 since 2010. Because why? Because I'm a disease conscious. And it's good to be disease conscious than losing your life later. Because ain't nobody going to pick you up. You can depend on Christ to pick you up, because that's who's been picking me up all the time. And you don't have no trace of sexual transmitted disease. I don't have not one. Even in my marriage, I ain't had not one sexual transmitted disease. So, hey, I just have to put that out there, man. Wise up. Don't be stupid. Don't follow everything what these women tell you out there, that try to think it's okay to cheat on you and then try to down and shame you and everything else. Tell her what to get off her or whatever. Whatever you do with each other, do the right thing by each other. Hey, this is Retro, and I'm out. One.